Welcome to GearCheckGames. This is part 26 of our commentary for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Last time we finally finished the Earth Temple after a 30-minute gauntlet of a video. So in this part we're going to take it easy, head back to Windfall Island, just kind of catch up on things, you know. Maybe do a few side quests, reconnect with a few of our old favorite villagers like Homeless Man. Wait a minute.
He's been eaten.
Homeless Man.
He's been eaten. It's survival of the homeless.
Oh my god, the difference a G can make.
So this is the true San Francisco experience.
Damn, dude.
This guy...
that hit a bit too close to home.
Oh.
That may be me one day.
A horrifying glimpse into Dan's future. But yeah, that is the guy from the mansion on Windfall Island that we met earlier. It seems in his quest to hire somebody to go and rescue his daughter, he spent his entire family fortune and is now penniless.
Well, didn't the pirates shake him down for everything he had?
I think so.
Because he was like, he was being real, like, desperate. Like, I'll give my entire fortune to whoever saves my daughter. And they're like, well, pay up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll give me anything.
Yeah, Link really got let off the hook easy this time, didn't he?
I love it if we just ran into him and then off on the horizon we just saw a golden pirate ship sailing by.
Tetra, there's something different about you. Did you get a haircut or something? Look closer, Link. So yeah, once again we are the ambassador of love on Windfall Island because this lady wants us to take a picture of her and bring it to the jolly strolling fellow that we just spoke to.
She wants her senpai to notice her.
And I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit of a fiasco. Okay, look at this. This is the picture.
Hey! Heard you were doing something. Can we help?
Yeah.
Can we help?
But see, like, okay, you guys saw that picture.
Yeah.
You know, I followed all the rules. She was facing the camera. She was all the way in the frame.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't anything like obstructing it. Doesn't seem to do the trick.
Is he blind?
So I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe there's like a dummy like response, and you have to show it to him again. But no.
No.
Maybe talk to him again? Did I do something wrong? No. So I think what happened there is that one of the kids is like...
They're like hitbox.
Yeah, the collision box of the game acknowledges that as like an obstacle. Even though it's not like obstructing the camera's line of sight, it knows like, oh, there's a kid in between you and the lady, so it doesn't count. Which is nonsense.
Like, why would it click?
Why would it need to be programmed that way? So I have to kind of like avoid the kids. Yeah, kind of draw them away.
Link, come back.
Good thing they can't do stairs. Yeah.
They're like Claptrap in Borderlands.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice composition right there.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. We had to get the Family Guy 3/4 view, but
got some nice foreground action going on and some framing.
Well, this guy apparently has like sky-high standards, so you know we gotta play ball with his rules.
He looks like an art snob to me.
What is he doing?
Is that his hair?
Is he? Possibly. Wow, that was kind of... That hairstyle was kind of ahead of its time for 2003.
Yeah.
He's got like... If Jimmy Neutron slicked back his hair.
Thank goodness he never did.
Oh, this was the rich girl, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the rich girl that we saw briefly in Forsaken Fortress,
who
is now under the employ of this man, who refuses to speak to me because
it's the rich girl from Forsaken Fortress who is now working the streets because her dad is an irresponsible shithead.
Yeah, I guess he never learned how to Maybe he inherited his fortune.
100%.
Yeah, he never learned how to work. Anywho, I thought I would take the opportunity, since I forgot to earlier at the time when it would have been the most opportune, to get the trading sequence initiated here. The shopkeep is going to give us an item called the Town Flower, which we can place in these little brown pedestals around town and kind of decorate Windfall Island. But there are also merchants on 3 islands in different corners of the Great Sea that you can exchange this item with, and they'll give you something better. And if you give the right items to the right merchants, you can, like... Well, first of all, whatever item you exchange with them will appear as a purchasable decorative item in this guy's store that you can use for Windfall Island.
I forget, do you have to bring the flower back to him for it to be in the store, or does it just
he just
get updated?
The merchant says, like, I will now send, like, a shipment of my product to the Windfall Island shop. So yeah, it's in that sense it's pretty painless, but yeah, we're probably not going to be getting to that for a while. What we are going to be doing is turning in all of our hard-earned joy pendants at long last to the Windfall Island school teacher, Miss Marie.
It's Piglet.
Yeah. I'm back! So yeah, we got 51, more than enough to get everything we need. First and foremost, the Cabana deed, which will allow us to get inside the resort house on that island we visited in between Forest Haven and Greatfish Isle. And I believe I said earlier that she gives you a piece of heart for collecting 40. She actually gives you a treasure chart, which may result in a piece of heart or a sum of rupees. I don't know, but you know, it's something.
In a nutshell.
Yeah, those are real shot in the dark.
Treasure charts for days.
So you know that thing I said where you would get this reward? Actually, it's a treasure chart.
Yeah.
Is there anything beyond that?
No, she only wants like a max of 40. Or she won't take any more. Or I don't know, maybe she'll like give you rupees if you bring her more after that.
Just take your bag and dump it on her hat. Have them! Have all of these pendants!
They're weighing me down!
She just shows up to class just head to toe in joy pendants.
Mm-hmm.
She said that you're giving those to her in tribute. I feel like she's maybe like a happiness god. That's why they let her teach children.
She's actually the goddess Hylia.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hylia is just a small
finally reincarnated after all these years. Thank goodness.
I think Ganon keeps coming back. Why not Hylia?
Yeah.
I still don't know if it's supposed to be Hylia or Hylia.
I don't really like that element of the lore. Because first of all, they introduced it in Skyward Sword, like the third most... Okay, sorry, forgot Triforce Heroes again. The 4th most recent Zelda game released, as of this recording.
I like that this guy's hat is like twice... half of his height is just his hat.
I'll keep it short. I feel like saying that Zelda is the reincarnated goddess, I feel it kind of robs her of some agency, like as a character. I mean, not that she's like the strongest character in any of these games. It really should be called The Legend of Link with how these stories play out, but like, anywho, that's neither here nor there. This guy will buy, this is the poor man that accosted us on multiple occasions, and he seems to be enjoying his newfound wealth as a result of all of the skull necklaces that his daughter brought back from Forsaken Fortress.
Yeah.
And he has moved in on the previous tenant's turf here.
I really like that twist of fate. That's good stuff right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God, he's just dapper as hell too. He's owning it.
Yeah, I guess Wind Waker's statement here is that money turns you evil. So yeah.
Oh, she has a rabbit hat. I love it.
You know, calling this series The Legend of Zelda is inaccurate. If they want to be the most accurate, they should call it The Legend of, and then leave like a blank space for you to write in your own character name.
Just
in
like
Sharpie.
a black underline. Well, they couldn't do that in Breath of the Wild because you can't name him in
Oh
that
yeah,
game.
because it would be the first ever Legend of Link game.
And that's one of the many reasons why Breath of the Wild is a bad game, because it doesn't follow the well-worn formula of previous Zelda games. I hope you can tell that I'm joking.
I hope so. I'm not gonna lie, this little side quest is really charming.
I always
Yeah.
forget about the side quest.
Yeah, man. She's in love with a moblin.
I love
Ah.
it. Hey, they're not all evil.
I have a feeling this might be a one-sided relationship based on his response, which we'll see in the next part.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, one-sided in like the romantic sense.
Wait, if he's Mo, is there also a Curly and a Larry?
Maybe. We get his
Yeah.
response back, and it's just like, "Listen, Maggie, it was just a one-time fling. I don't want to like."
I don't know what you thought, but
I can't do like responsibility.
it's just not how I was raised.
I'm a free spirit. Standing in the same place in the Forsaken Fortress all my life.
Mm-hmm.
Free spirit. Can't be held down by ladies.
We're doing this, so we're doing this battleship game again, because there was one... Actually, no, as it turns out, there was 2 rewards that we didn't get last time.
Oh yeah, there's like 3
Yeah.
total.
And as they say, the definition of insanity, repeatedly trying the same strategy and expecting a different result.
Oh no,
As they say
Joe.
incorrectly, by the way.
Yeah. Sploosh.
Two of them are always by each other, right? Is that the
I
strat?
don't think so.
It's random, dude. This
gotta
is
be
this is as sound of strategy as any. Or I don't know, maybe it's not.
I like how you're trying to defend your past strats.
Yeah, like I'm in other parts, I'm like yelling at myself for screwing up.
Oh,
But this is the
there's
one thing where I'm like, no, this is totally defensible. I accept no responsibility for this.
You're like me with Mother Brain. You want us all to suffer.
Yeah. And I'm here for 3 hours. So
Well,
any
Can't miss it. Never mind, you're done.
Oh,
Any-
so close.
any final thoughts on the the battleship minigame?
I like that there's a yellow rupee hidden behind the ship, so you get an extra free play.
Wait, really?
See, I
Yeah.
cracked the code here. Yeah, I got it earlier so that I could buy something, I
Oh.
think. Yeah, I cracked the code here. If you start from... You gotta do the same thing I've been doing, but you gotta start from that upper right-hand corner instead of the
I
lower
see.
left.
Oh.
And I won with one bomb to spare.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I wish I could share in your joy, Salvatore. You Adonis.
I love his sleeping placard. I hope it comes back.
Not 1, but 2 treasure charts.
What's weird about Salvatore is like he has the disposition of like a teenager, like working his first job, where it's you know, it's not very fun. It's kind of dull. But is he supposed to be like a middle-aged man?
I think so.
Think
It
so.
seems like it.
Oh. The plot thickens. Yeah, I accidentally talked to that guy. I still haven't had a chance to get a pictograph of the full moon in color for him, so have to wait on that, unfortunately.
Does the moon phase display in your HUD display?
I don't... Maybe? I don't remember, honestly. I guess I never really paid attention.
This rich girl rolling in money, and she can't even give you 5 rupees for postage.
No.
Maybe she doesn't know how it works.
Mhm.
Classic rich people don't know how common things like postage work.
Yeah. Anywho, That's going to do it for this part. I play the Song of Passing because there are certain events at nighttime that I want to take care of. And we're going to take a look at those next time. So join us
Playing the Song of Passing because this episode's passing by.
Yep. More raucous fun with your friends at GCG. We'll see you then.